Hey, my beautiful Aries peeps, what's going on, everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at y'all with your October 2022 tarot reading. How are you? I hope y'all are well. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump on into this, and we shall see what is up. What do we got going on here for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding October 2022. What information do we got in store here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout October 2022? We're going to take a look here first at the overall energies that we have in store for you. So let's take a look and check it out. We do got a King of Wands paired with a Seven of Cups. We also got here a High Priestess, and having a look here at the last overall energy for you, we do have here the Emperor, which is the Aries card. So coming into your month of October, pretty interesting energies at play. We got King of Wands, Seven of Cups, High Priestess card, and the Emperor. As I mentioned, Emperor is Aries, but High Priestess is also Piscean, so you could be dealing with a Pisces, or Pisces somewhere in your chart may be important to you. So King of Wands here, all the way to the Seven of Cups. You know, definitely looks to me like in the realm of taking action, there are so many different paths that you're able to take, but there definitely seems to be a level of confusion on what to do next. So I feel that for some of you, in whatever area of your life, whether it's love, whether it's your career, your financial plan, whether it is the friendships that you associate yourself with, or who you want to be, even if it comes down to that, you know, you're kind of in this space right now where it's like, there are so many different directions that I can go in, but I'm not sure how to do it. So I feel like this is kind of like overcomplicating what you actually desire and what you actually want. I would say get out of your head here at this time. I kind of feel like for the month of October, try not to get caught up into overthinking too much. You know, it's pretty much if you want something or if you want to do something, just do it in the way that feels right. Don't overcomplicate things is the message I'm immediately getting here for you. Now, with the High Priestess coming into play, that's another way to put it to you too, because the High Priestess is your intuition. It's your intuitive guidance. So immediately, whatever feels right for you, how to do something, how to go about a situation, go with what your gut is telling you immediately, and you will see results. You know, you got here the Emperor. Emperor is the energy that, of course, resonates towards Aries. It usually resonates towards a person who's very successful, a person who's like a boss. It also can resonate towards control though. And I think that potentially being in this very control type of energy, or being in an energy of being an overachiever, or having to make something incredibly perfect, or having to make sure that you go about things in the perfect way, is essentially what's going to fuck you. It's essentially what's going to end up putting you in a position to where you have more delays in life instead of following through with what your intuitive guidance is trying to say. So Aries, what I'm gathering here for the overall theme or overall energies of your month here in October, it's basically get out of your head. You know, if you want to do something, go about the route or go about it in the way that initially feels right. Don't get caught up in overthinking all these different ways to do one thing. Go with what feels right, do with what feels right, do with what you're feeling intuitively guided to do here at this time, and you will see a lot of success and results, okay? All right, cool. Moving on forward though, let's have a look here and see what will be coming in here for you this month. So what's coming in here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding the month of October 2022. Having a look here at what's coming in here for you. We do start out here with a Chariot. We also got here a Six of Cups. We got here a Page of Wands, and we got here a Page of Swords and a bonus card, which is going to be the Ace of Wands. So having a look at what's coming in here for you at this month, we got here the Chariot, the Six of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Page of Swords, and we got here the Ace of Wands. I do feel like the Chariot showing up here, it could be a Cancer potentially coming in here for you, but it does feel like a future path is crossing with you. Something that can grow and continue to be a part of your future. Now with the Six of Cups here to the Page of Wands, I feel like it's probably a person coming in for many of you. And when it comes in for you, it's a pretty reminiscent energy. Either somebody here makes you feel young and youthful, or somebody here makes you feel a certain way that's reminiscent to your past. For some of you, somebody here feels maybe like a childhood friend. It also could resonate too that a childhood friend could be re-entering your life. So if you're an Aries and you kind of drifted away from somebody specifically in your childhood, in the month of October, they might be returning and popping back up into your life. And you can be forming that strong relationship you used to have with somebody that, you know, may have drifted away a long time ago. So that's actually really nice. Sometimes it's nice to reconnect with people that we were friends with. You know, things happen. Maybe they moved away when you were a kid, or maybe, you know, you guys guys went to different colleges, and then now they come back and it's like, whoa, like it's like no time passed at all. So for some of you, that energy can be present here. But besides that fact of what's coming in here for you, I definitely feel like something of interest. For many of you, this will probably resonate in the spectrum of love. I feel like somebody that's stepping in here for you is going to be someone who really is fun and playful. They remind you of feeling young again. They remind you of feeling like you're in your childhood, because that's kind of the nature that they have. So somebody here has a very playful nature. Page of Swords, though, they also have a serious aspect to them as well. I think that whoever this is that's coming in, as fun as they can be, as flirty as they can be, they're also a person who's looking for something serious. So I don't feel like this is going to be an individual trying to pop on in for a fling and then run away. If we're talking about love here, you're dealing with somebody who wants some real passion, who wants a real connection, and who wants a mature relationship, not somebody here who wants to play games. So what I will say is, for Aries that are single here, if there are potential love interests manifesting in your life this month, you're going to be looking at a pretty fun person, but a person who also can mix that fun with seriousness and with about getting real and having a real relationship. And it seems very positive here right off the bat. Is there anything else that I'm picking up on these cards for what's coming in here for you? Six of Cups alone could represent that, feelings of the past could be returning to you. A lot of reminiscent things could be going on. You can find yourself in reminiscent habits, meaning that, if you used to do things in the past a certain type of way, maybe those old routines and regimens are returning into your daily practice today. So you might notice that happening here as well. Page of Wands here, though. Page of Wands I like for you for this, because Page of Wands is interest. So interesting things are coming in for you overall in the month of October. So that could mean new hobbies. That could mean a new interest in a different kind of career. It could even mean new interest in new people. You can be opening yourself up to new friend groups or getting to know new people. And it seems to me like new connections could be established. So really wonderful. Love it a lot here for you. I feel like whatever's coming in is going to have the potential here to be a part of your future with the Chariot. So if it's a person, if it's a new job, if it's a new friendship, if it is a new journey or a new dream of yours, it is something that's going to stick with you here moving into your future. Very wonderful. Okay, let's go ahead and have a look here though now and see what's going to be going on that you might not be aware about here throughout the rest of your month. So what are a couple of things here that Aries might not be aware about throughout October 2022? And we do have a Five of Cups coming out here quite strong. So Five of Cups is the energy initially, right? That could represent somebody going through a period of grief. You might not be aware about people in your life that are currently going through grief. This could be, I'm seeing a mom. You might want to check in with your mom, Aries, especially if you haven't heard from your mom in a while, or if your mom's just been kind of like off. Check in with your mom, okay? Just an overall message there. Your mom might be going through it a little bit, and it would be nice to kind of be there for her at that time, especially if she's kind of been very quiet, because you might have a mother who's like very reserved, especially when it comes towards when she's going through a lot of emotional stuff. And she might have always been that mother that's like kept all the feelings and emotions behind closed doors, because she would show up and have to be strong for the family. So if that's the case here, check in with your mom. It might be really good to kind of have that conversation about what she's feeling and what grief she's going through and what she's dealing with emotionally. And you could be a very great support there for your mother. But either way, even if it's not about a mom, I kind of just get that energy of somebody in your environment that's important to you is kind of going through it right now. So try to be a little bit extra aware of people around you. If they feel off, if their vibe feels a little weird, or if you can tell something's up, don't be afraid to make inquiries, okay? Don't be afraid to drop on in and be like, hey, I just want to see how you are. I want to see what's going on. And you can talk to me if you need to, right? So definitely be a little aware of that. Taking a look here into the next card for you of what you might not be aware about, we do got here the Knight of Pentacles. Something slowly but surely is moving towards you, is what I'm seeing. Let's get information on what that is. What is slowly but surely moving towards Aries? And we have here the Ten of Swords. So something is slowly but surely coming to an ending in your life. Interesting. I feel like the Ten of Swords showing up over here being the card that usually represents an ending. It could be that maybe you've noticed over time, or maybe you're about to notice how over time you've kind of been getting at wit's end with somebody. If there's a friend, a certain friend in your life specifically, or if your relationship you feel has kind of just been going in an awkward place, or if you feel like you've been getting at your wit's end with your job, you know, if you've been noticing things slowly but surely over time have kind of been pushing towards an ending, that is what's going to start to become more apparent to you. So this section, right, is about what you're not aware about, but inevitably you'll end up becoming aware of it. So that's what I feel here is showing up. So there could be something in your life that's slowly but surely moving into the direction of an ending. You know, if things have just been getting really toxic with somebody in your life, if your job situation is just not working for you anymore, even if it's a slow kind of energy, it's like consistently moving there. So there could be an ending coming in the next couple of months with some sort of cycle for you. But I do feel like it's okay that this is happening. So the ending of a cycle that may be appearing for you over the next couple of months, don't worry about it. It feels like you're going to be fine with it. It feels like it was supposed to. It's hit its peak. It's run its course. It's something that needs to end for new things to be birthed into your life. All right. So do keep that in mind. Moving into the next card for you, we do got here the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. I love that for you. Eight of Pentacles is the card of hard work. I feel like you're not aware of how hardworking you actually are. Every Aries I know in my life, they are the most hardworking people I've ever seen. And I love that for them because when people work really hard, you genuinely do get rewarded. So I feel that you don't recognize how much you actually bust your ass and how worthy and deserving you are of a lot of good things. I feel like if there's one great thing you need to tell yourself this month is that you're worthy of great things. You're worthy of amazing things because you work your ass off for it and you absolutely deserve it. So for any Aries here that maybe needed to hear that message, maybe you've been doubting your hustle, maybe you've been doubting how much you've done, you are doing an absolutely great job. Don't doubt yourself. Literally, you deserve the frickin' world here, okay? Looking at the last card for what you might not be aware about, we also have here the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is kind of like a dormant type of energy. It usually resonates to somebody laying a situation to rest. I think that you might not be aware at this time of certain people kind of checking out. People might seem in your life like they're present, like they're there, but they might be checking out mentally. There's a lot going on here that I'm seeing about people in your life pretty much checking out or going through something emotionally, but keeping it relatively hidden. So I would say it would be a good time to just be really aware of the people in your environment. They might need your support. And even though they're going to be okay at the end of the day, just throwing that out there, some people in your environment might need your support. They might be hiding their pain very well, but it does show up that there are people around you going through stuff on an emotional level. So if you could be a support there, why not, right? But either way, though, Four of Swords here too, it's not only just a card of like laying a situation down to rest, it is a card here too that could represent that maybe you need some rest yourself. For Aries in the beginning of this video, right, we touched basis on how you felt like there's something you want, King of Wands, and you desire something, but you kind of got caught up in how to handle it or how to go about it. And in the beginning of the video, that's what it was mentioning, right? It was mentioning just go with what your gut is telling you, go with what your heart tells you, go with what you immediately feel is right for you this month, because it's going to serve you incredibly well. It feels to me that because you've kind of been so in your head, Aries, it's definitely drained the crap out of you. I think that you might not be aware of how much you've actually drained yourself from being caught up in these situations and overthinking so much continuously. So don't be afraid to take a mental reset, is what I'm gathering here for you in October as well. In October, if you need to take a day off from work, or if you need to take a day off from seeing people and you need to just go out and have a spa day or do something for yourself to kind of have a mental reset, whether it's going out in nature, going by the water, going for a jog with some really awesome music blasting in your headphones, do something this month when you need that break from everybody and everything, and give yourself moments to reset and recharge your batteries. It is going to be absolutely awesome for you to have a chance here to recharge. So don't miss out on that opportunity, okay? If you find yourself at a very big mental drain, or if you feel mentally blocked this month, take out time to recharge. It is significant here for you. Okay? All right, Aries, we're going to go ahead and move on into what you can expect now throughout the rest of your October. What can Aries expect here, please, throughout the rest of their October 2022 2022, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We did have a card pop on out here for you. That card is going to be the King of Pentacles. Love the King of Pentacles. It is a card that represents being very grounded, feeling very abundant. So what you can expect throughout the rest of this month is you can definitely expect to be pretty cool, calm, and collected. As I've already mentioned, I feel like once you start going with what feels right, once you start listening to your intuitive guidance this month and you avoid overthinking and you just go with what your gut is telling you, you're going to feel very, very grounded as it eliminates the energy of overthinking. Moving into the next card, we do have here the Two of Cups. You can definitely expect to build a more solidified relationship with yourself. I think that this month you're going to start to really connect with yourself more on a much more deeper level. But you also could expect here to connect to people in a lot more of a deeper sense as well. I think that this month grants an amazing opportunity as you start to see in your awareness other people around you that may need your support. As I've previously mentioned, it might be your mother, but it could be anybody. If people in your life really need your support right now, I think that it will definitely solidify the connections that you have with them. So you might be going a lot deeper with people and really forming a deeper bond with them. So you can expect that. You can expect to form a deeper bond with people in your environment, and it's going to feel pretty good. It really is. Moving on into the next card for you, we do got here the Fool. Fool card coming into play here for you. Fool usually represents new beginnings. It also represents release. So I think that a lot of the things that you feel have been holding you back in life, a lot of the things that you feel have been making you stagnant, you're going to end up releasing that this month. I do feel like a lot of weight's going to be lifted off your shoulders once you start to see what's been stopping you in your tracks. Originally with the overall energies, right? It was talking about how you know what you want to do, but you're just overthinking yourself and you're keeping yourself stuck and stagnant. Well, that's one of those things that you'll be releasing. No longer am I going to allow myself to just overthink all day. I'm just going to go with what feels right, So apply that to all the other areas in your life. If you feel like there's anything that's holding you back here this month, Aries, I feel like you're going to let that get out of the way so that you can freely move to where you need to be and where you wish to be, all right? All right, and moving on to the last card for what you can expect here for your month ahead, we also got here the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is cool. It's transformation. Things are going to change here for you, but I feel nothing but positive changes happening here. I don't think there's anything inherently negative about this reading. I feel a lot of positive changes happening in your life. So those positive changes I do feel a lot to are with the people you surround yourself with. As I've already mentioned, I feel like you're going to start to grow closer to a lot of people that maybe you weren't previously close with, or maybe you're just going to grow closer overall. So there's definitely going to be changes in the people that you associate with, who you surround yourself with. There's going to be major changes in your attitude, but they're nothing more than positive improvements. So you're going to see lots of positive improvement changes in your attitude. And you're also going to see a lot of positive change overall in your life as you're now starting to just go after what you want and go with what your heart is telling you and what you desire. I'm done being stuck. Like, if I hate my freaking job right now and I know that I want to be a fashion designer, I'm going to go ahead and be a fashion designer and get the absolute away from this job. You know what I'm saying? By the way, if you guys are wondering why you just heard a bleep, I have a cool little new microphone, by the way, and I have this cool little thing, this audio interface, so I can now censor myself if I wish to, okay? But either way, Aries, for you, I think it's just super important at this time to just go with what you feel is right. And you can do it, you absolutely can. And it's going to work to your benefit, and it's going to create such a more positive and comfortable type of mental. All right. Having a look here at the overall outcome for you. What's going to be the overall outcome here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding October 2022. And that overall outcome is going to be the Two of Swords, followed up here with the Five of Swords. I like it actually, because Two of Swords is usually a card that represents indecision. It's about having to make a choice when it seems like you can't really figure out what the best choice is. But Five of Swords is a whole different ballgame. When you are in the Five of Swords energy, it's about doing what you need to do. Five of Swords is a person that fights for what they want and for what it is that they desire. So I feel like you're done being stuck here. You're done being in the energy of indecisiveness. You're now going to fight for what you want and make sure that you get it anyways. And looking at one more card here, we got the Two of Pentacles, and then we got the Page of Cups. Yeah, it's pretty much giving me that same repetitive message of like, you're moving out of indecisive energies and you're now no longer standing in your own way. If you want something this month, Aries, you're going to go ahead and freaking have it, which is pretty much the overall energy that I proclaimed to you guys earlier. So Aries, really cool month, man. Nothing to complain about. I think you guys are looking at a pretty awesome one. There's extra messages we covered about potentially people from your past coming back, or people entering your life that may give you a reminiscent vibe of the past, but in a good way. But I feel like there's a lot of good things coming in here for you. I feel like there's a lot of increase in closeness to you and other people. It's going to be a really nice month to just support others and have support from others. It's going to be nice to have that. And I think that no longer kind of getting stuck inside your head and freeing yourself from that and being able to just say, you know what? I know what I want. I'm going to go ahead and get it. I'm going to do what feels right. It's going to be pretty successful here for you as well. When you fight for what you want and no longer do you allow anything to hold you back, you go ahead and you get it in this life. And that's really freaking cool, man. And it's inspiring. So Aries, I love you. Thank you for tuning in. I hope this reading made sense to y'all. If you have any sort of confusion, you can comment down below. But I hope I was able to give you guys clear and concise messages as best as I can. If you are new here, though, definitely do consider subscribing. I would appreciate that if you're new here, and you like this channel, come on down and subscribe, hit the notification bell to never miss when I upload or go live for any sort of daily readings that I do. But yeah, appreciate you being here. If it doesn't resonate, you can check out any other awesome readers or any future content that I post. And yeah, with that being said, I love you, Aries. Have a great October, and I will catch you all in the next video. Much love, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.